What is going on, everyone? It's Brandon Dawson, and as you know, I'm all about talking about all of the fun and interesting things happening around the community, and we're talking about a big event that's coming up here in August. We're talking about the Abstraction Art Show, and I got my friend Tiffany here to talk about it. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you today?
I am doing absolutely fantastic. I want to know what this show is, what it's all about. Give me the rundown.
Yes, of course. So Abstraction Art Show is an extension of Abstraction Art Group, which is a local art group that gets together. Every 6 weeks we get to share different artwork based on prompts that we chose from the previous 6 weeks.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so it's really great because everybody's interpretation of the words that we choose are all just vastly different. It's for any age group, any level of artist, any medium, and we just get to come together and support one another and talk about the artwork and maybe do some like critiquing. And then at the end of the year, we have this big show, and this is our 4th annual. So,
I love that for you. So this is your 4th annual one.
Yes.
Has the group been going on for just 4 years, or is this
Yes.
the first art show?
Yeah, no, this is our 4th art show. It's been going on for 4 years as well. So our first show was in 2022. We've been all over the CSRA doing this show, and yeah, it's great. There's 31 artists this year and over 120 pieces of artwork, so it's gonna be a big one.
Well, let's talk about the origin story of this. How did this whole thing get started? And yeah, let's get into that.
Yeah, so in 2021-ish, I was being a professional artist and trying to create original artwork. I was struggling to finish or to have inspiration to actually create something. Like the question of like, what do I make, right? And so I reached out to my good friend Alex Foltz, who is also an amazing local oil painter. And I was like, you know what? We're both getting ready for this spooky show that's going on in the fall. What if we just pick a couple words, a couple things we like to paint, and then we just meet up in a few weeks and share what we made. And we did that. We did a few of them within the course of a couple months, and we had so much fun. And I was like, oh my gosh, I want to share this with everyone. And it just kind of evolved from there. So.
I love it. Well, let's talk about this group. So when people come into this group, what do you want them to get out of it? As an artist, what do you think people take away from this whole thing?
Yeah, so the biggest thing for me is definitely like inspiring artists to create more original artwork. Whether you're scribbling something out, or you're creating an entire huge painting, or you're sculpting something. I think that creativity and creative expression is so crucial in the human experience, and it's crazy because there's so many people who haven't even made art in 10, 20 years who come into this group. Maybe you've never even made artwork before at all. They come into this group and they find inspiration and community, and it's just a really wonderful, beautiful way to be able to like tap into that creative part of our brains, right? Yeah.
Very cool. So with this art show coming up, when people coming out to see this one, what do you want the people coming there? What do you want them to experience? And maybe even if you're not an art fan, why should somebody come out to this thing?
Right. Yeah. So really, there are so many different stories and like interpretations of again what these different prompts are, and I don't know. I think that there's just something for everyone. Like there's stuff that is very hyper realistic and really just in depth and fun to look at. But then there's also these really abstract things that are coming out of the community that even though they don't tell this like specific story, they just give you this visual journey almost. We're also going to be having talks where each artist is going to like stand by their favorite piece and talk about how they came up with it, their process of it and everything. So it's gonna give a really great opportunity for people to connect with the artwork and with the artists, which is something that feels really important to me. So
I love that. I wanna know actually a little bit more about you, Tiffany. Yeah. Let's talk about you as an artist, and where did your love for art come from? How long have you been doing it? Let's get your origin story.
Okay. Yeah, so I got really heavily into artwork in high school. Was definitely a part of a lot of the different art groups and art clubs. I grew up in Oregon, so was definitely kind of a hippie artist there. And I actually completely stopped creating visual art through my 20s. I was a dance choreographer throughout that time, so that was kind of my creative outlet. And then moving closer to my 30s, I just kind of felt drawn back to it, and began creating visual art, predominantly paintings, digital artwork. But overall, it's just, I think I'm just a creative soul, and it's an opportunity for me to, work through different emotions that I have, or just share a piece of the community. I mean, even this piece in particular here.
Yeah, let's talk about this one we got here in front of us. Yeah,
this one is for the prompts. The prompts that I did for this one were pyramid, open eyes, and metal. Okay, so again, you can kind of do whatever you want with this. And what was important with this piece for me was I was really reflecting on the ways that the country and the world, the ways that things are so like separate and kind of individualistic right now. And what I wanted to show was the individualism of each person. So all of these are my different friends, their eyeballs and whatnot. So the individualistic aspects of being human, but then also the similarities, like how we're all like these kind of different colors, but we're the same. And then also the chains, the metal that kind of actually physically hooks it together represents the beauty and the pain of being connected to everyone and everything, right? And so this piece was a really big one for me to kind of just express the interconnectedness and the kind of the craziness, but also the beauty of it all, right? So yes, it's definitely a way for me to express.
Well, with this show that's coming up, how do people get tickets? How much does it cost? Let's get into the nitty-gritty of it.
It's absolutely free to the community. We have catering by my good friend Will Putnam, who is creating this really awesome baked goods business currently. We're also having other baked goods, some goodies by Bloom Baked Goods, but she'll be coming out and bringing some cupcakes, some cookies, so we'll have some free food, some beverages, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
This is going to be a whole party.
I know.
We can be art.
I know. We're going to
have food.
It's going to be fun.
So, if you were to say one thing to get people to come out here and try this out for the first time, or maybe they're into art, what would you say to get them to come out?
I would say that everyone is always welcome. This group is also free to join. If you feel like you need a space to feel safe to express yourself, come out to the show, check it out, see what we're all about, see what the different styles are. You'll see stuff from kind of elementary age and up, and it's really fun for the whole family, really. So yeah.
And so with this group, if you're trying to sign up for it, is there a place where they can go? And
we have a group on Facebook. It's just Abstraction Art Group. Action is capitalized because we're taking action and creating more original artwork. So if you join that group, just fill out the little questionnaire. I'll accept you. I'll send you all the information. And our next season, season 5, is getting started right now. So you can jump in on the next season.
Well, Tiffany, you've got me pumped for this.
I know, right? you like drawing, you like painting.
You've got me pumped for this.
You can join us.
You never know. I may come out there. We may have to do a whole thing on it, and see where my journey takes me. My last question for you: fourth annual show, big deal for you guys.
Yes.
Congratulations on that. Is there anything that you want to say to the people who have helped make that happen, the artists, anybody who helps put this thing together? Anything you want to say to them now?
Yeah, absolutely. I definitely am wanting to thank Better World Studios for hosting this. We'll also be having a second reception at the Etheridge Center at USC Aiken in September, so that's really exciting too. So I want to definitely thank the galleries that have, helped us to be able to host this, the different people throughout the community, Regina, people at APMU in the past few years. Just thank you guys so much. And as far as the group goes, you guys are constantly inspiring me. I have created my absolute best artwork throughout the past 4 years with y'all, and I'm so proud of you guys. Just putting yourselves out there, being vulnerable, being expressive, and I wouldn't be here as an artist without you guys. So thank you all so much, and I'm really excited for this. So thank you.
I love it, Tiffany. Again, let's run through the dates and the times again about when this is going on. As we're wrapping up, what's the date when this is happening?
Yes. So this reception in Graniteville is going to be on August 8th. It's from 6 to 9 p.m. At Better World Studios, which is 125 Marshall Street in Graniteville. Come on out, bring the whole family, enjoy some snacks, check out some art.
I want to thank you very much again for coming out here and talking about this. It's very exciting.
Thank you so much for having me.
I definitely want to come and check it out. For you guys, we're going to leave all those details for you on our website on WJBF.com. Until then, this is Brandon Dawson, WJBF News Channel 6.